Round 4. Fight!
Today you join me on the 4th installment of me fighting this ensemble of awful in the Monster Manual. If you've not seen my previous videos then, click on the link in the card to get a full rundown of the rules for this fight. To get us straight into it, last time I was level 11, now I'm level 15 to take on beasties up to challenge rating 16. And as a basic rundown of what I'm working with, Glamour Bard, more health, these feats, Flame Tongue, and these spells of 8th level or lower. 22 deadly creatures. Let's fight
The Monster Manual.
Boom, round 4, back in the sauna to fight these beauties. First up, 5 of these groups have nothing. Elemental, Fey, Ooze, Humanoid and Plant are as barren as my Steam profile in No Man's Land. For the likes of Humanoid and Oozes, there's just nothing from here. There's only one CR20 human. And Chuck Norris jokes aren't that popular these days. The next 5 categories have only one entry, so for today they are the creature type ambassadors. So let's start with a purple worm. Quite a horrific start. It's fast, it's hard to hit, it has insane HP, it can deal an average of 61 damage per turn, but it can be beat in one simple way. One 3rd level spell. Fly. Fly up out of its reach and wait for it to surface before blasting with Scorching Ray, and let's not forget that I have Unbreakable Majesty now, which means I can force it to make a charisma save and waste its one attack. And this guy is about as charismatic as you could expect from one of Frank Herbert's more unruly turds. A Planetar. This guy is an absolute beast. It can cover the distance of the range of a bow without dashing, so it doesn't matter how ranged you are. It deals an average of 86 damage per round and has some mad spells. But you know what? Am I going to claim that a guy with a ukulele can beat an angel? Yes, and here's how. Force Cage. Trap it in the cage version. It has no ranged abilities beyond its spells, so counter the spells. Then cast a high level heat metal as many times as you need. Get out of range of any of its spells and just sit there and let it burn to death. And maybe pepper some cantrips in and some non-concentration spells, like Scorching Ray, just to finish it off. Yeah, that's right, fight me in the comments! Am I claiming that I can beat the second most horrendous angel in this game? I believe
that God has a plan for all of us. I believe that plan involves me getting my own planet.
I am a moron, and a moron just believes. An iron golem. Okay, well, it's not an angel, but it's the ultimate robot that is immune and resistant to so much. And here's the thing, this thing would be a perfect candidate for the Force Cage Inferno combo. But not only is it immune to fire, but it regains hit points when exposed to fire, and my spell list is more fire than a pyromaniac's chlamydia. If I try to Force Cage it and Synaptic Static it and Thunderwave it to death, it's immune to Psychic, and Thunderwave includes me getting close, and I don't want to do that, so this absolute terror can have this win. But can I have one more vicious mockery before I go?
Robo Bitch.
A Storm Giant. The most powerful giant in this book, who can fit in my Force Cage, but they have a bunch of range attacks that hit harder than a ton of feathers. I could fly out of its reach, but with that lightning bolt, the battle would just turn into a round of Duck Hunt, with me as the duck. I could use Hold Monster and hope it fails the save, but I don't think I could outdo its damage to defeat it. What happens to a bard when it gets struck by lightning? It takes 12d8 lightning damage.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
Undead. In this category, I'm now left with some of the Masters of Undeath. A Death Tyrant. A terrifying beholder that takes on the dark immortality of undeath through the simple transition of a bad dream. And its central eye can nullify all forces of life and stop you from healing. But what it can't do is nullify spells. So oh wait, Hold Monster doesn't work. Force Cage wouldn't stop its eye rays. There's nothing metal on it, and it has high AC. Huh. You know what? I will literally stand here and let you kill me if you answer this one question for me. What does Beholder Poo look like? A mummy lord. Huh. How's it going? Oh wait. Oh sorry, it says mummy, not mommy. There we go. Okay, hear me out. Unbreakable Majesty, it can't attack me, and even if it can, disadvantage on spell saves like Heat Metal next round. Then, cast as many high-level Scorching Rays as I possibly can. It's vulnerable to fire, and has pretty low HP. If it tries its glare, I'll just be scared. And it's too slow to catch me as I'm running away. I'm no Brendan Fraser, but I am a bardic friar.
A vampire.
Okay, I have to say this. When I fought the vampire spawn, I said that the fact that this arena is lit, it would destroy such a foe. And the same is true here. Everything scary about this guy completely evaporates once it's in the sun. It feels unfair, but I did say that as a rule before. It would die in at most 36 seconds, and that would just be from burning in the sun. So just know, I'm claiming this win on a technicality. If it wasn't sunny, it would drain me faster than your mum.
Devils and demons.
I am determined to beat some of these guys today. No more complete swipes and losing to every single one of them. What do we say to the devil? Yes. I mean, no. Today, we say no.
Rakshasa.
Everyone fears the magic immunity of a Rakshasa, but put Tiger in a cage, and it's vulnerable to my flaming fencing sword. Yes!
Now Feshni.
Put Pig in a cage and shoot a million Scorching Rays at it. Done. Oh wait, to escape a force cage, it's a charisma save. And its Horror Nimbus is a wisdom save. God damn it!
Ultra Loth.
I cast Force Cage! High Charisma and Dimension Door. I cast Fly! Natural flight of 60 feet and Firestop.
Ice Devil.
Time to melt that ice. It's immune to fire? What?
A Marilith.
This absolute unit is an insane melee fighter. So, if I cast Flat... Oh wait, no, this thing would beat me in the same way that I used it in my game. And I was so pathetically proud that I'm now going to tell you. The players had created a wall of force around it and trapped it. So what did it do? It held its action. The rounds passed, and did it lose its melee attacks? No, because the action it held was teleport. Then, on its actual turn, it teleported, unleashed its many attacks, and spun like a drunk Beyblade on a lazy Susan. This thing will just teleport to wherever I am, even if it's in the air, and do 7 attacks against me and just finish me off. So I mean, I beat one Fiend today. That's an improvement.
Dragons.
And here we are again. Even though I have more spells, dragons are not to be faced with naught but a stringed instrument and a pack of Durex. So instead, like always, I'm just going to start by saying, yep, that's 9 losses against the 9 dragons in this range. So, let's think of another way to sort through them. I hesitate to call it a trope, but I think most people like the idea that dragons can transform into humanoid forms to mess with people or blend in. I mean, Draconic Soul Sorcerers come from somewhere. So, if every dragon had a signature humanoid look, I'm going to run through each dragon and tell you what their default humanoid form would look like. A brass dragon. A brass dragon? Matt Colville. Equally fancy plumage.
A bronze dragon.
I'm going to go with Joe Cat. If that thing meowed, try and tell me that you'd be surprised. Copper Dragon. Copper Dragon. Brennan Lee Mulligan. For no redhead. I mean reason.
A silver dragon. Matt Mercer.
It's
A shadow dragon.
evil Matt Mercer. Or Gerard Way, your choice.
A blue dragon.
The Blues, Dabu Dee Dabu Die, are dominating and are a force to be reckoned with. So come with me as I say that Nicolas Cage would be a blue dragon's form because of how much he dominates a scene.
A green dragon.
These guys are slimy and deceitful, so they would want a form that would be inconspicuous, someone who would be the complete opposite. So I submit Mike Wazowski, Yoda, the Grinch, Shrek, Bruce Banner, Slimer, the Wicked Witch of the West, Oscar the Grouch, Beast Boy, Plankton, Luigi, Mojo Jojo, Marvin the Martian, Greedo, who definitely shot first, Yoshi, Piccolo, or Kermit the Invisible Frog. You need to work on that spell a bit.
Black and white dragons.
Wait. This one feels like it has a wrong answer. Jack Black and Barry White. I'm leaving it up to you to decide which one's which. In all the tyranny of these draconic beings, they don't care about race, because they know we're all the same on the inside.
Delicious.
The final boss. The poster child.
That's right. A beholder.
Yes, the guy on the front of the book. The paranoid ball of eyes, and the fever dream. of Gary Gygax. For a party of adventurers, these guys are either a challenge or a pushover. And for me, a level 15 bard, I'm ruined! Every spell I cast, every 6 attacks, he'll be watching me. Can I beat the front child of this book? Absolutely not. I don't think any class could do so solo. It's a testament to how this game is made wonderful with a party of friends and crazy kick-ass companions. Unless I'm thinking too small. There are more ways to solve things than spells. If I want to beat a beholder, I need to think like one. And I think I possess the paranoia to beat this enemy. And here's how it's all gonna go down. We're both plopped into the arena, and as I meet its gazes, I will drop my weapon and surrender, for I cannot best a genius and powerful beholder. But, by the rules of the arena, you cannot win by beating an unwilling foe, and therefore, we are trapped. As I explain the futility in killing me, as it will just result in being trapped here for an eternity, I suggest another way to do this. Waiting this out. The arena has an arcane battery with a limit. But in the meantime, can I interest you in a song while we wait? And after my performance, it is charmed. And I can cast command on it, and it instantly fails. And what command do I give it? Just chill out, my guy. And for the rest of the hour of the charming, I sing a song of rest all about the beholder, repeatedly banging on about the beholder, until it falls asleep into a deep sleep, and dreams about itself. A dream is a weird remix of all the stuff that happened throughout the day. So it spawns a second beholder, one that it must kill. And as they fight, what do? Put myself in a force cage, a barless box that it can't penetrate. Then I wait for the two to fight until one is beaten up. Then I drop the force cage and I cast a spell. One spell. It's all I need.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
So, with our plan set, let's do this. Hey, I have a proposition. And there we go. With that, there is but one tier of monster play after this. So, how did I do? Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If so, I will level myself up to take on CR 17 to 20 on my way to fighting the entire Monster Manual. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share this video around, and let me know in the comments if you think I have greatly misjudged one of these horrors. Click the video on screen to see my previous video and what I hope to be a full series. I fought CR 9 to 12 and got my bardic buttocks handed to me.